joining in with the national clap for carers, but tonight the PM offering more than just applause. Boris Johnson U-turning on his insistence that migrant health workers pay a surcharge to use the NHS. Now his government intends to scrap the £400 fee. No hint of that yesterday.
Does the Prime Minister think that it's right that care workers coming from abroad and working on our front line should have to pay a surcharge of hundreds, sometimes thousands of pounds to use the NHS themselves?
Prime Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I thought a great deal about this. Like him, I've been a personal beneficiary of people who've come from, carers who've come from abroad and frankly saved my life. So I know exactly the importance of what he says. But on the other hand, those contributions actually help us to raise about £900 million. And it's very easy, very difficult in the current circumstances to find alternative sources. So with great respect to the point that he makes, I do think that that is the right way forward.
Just a day later, the Health Secretary dispatched to deliver this news.
The Prime Minister has asked the Home Secretary and I to work on how we can remove NHS and care workers from the NHS surcharge as soon as possible. And I'm very pleased to be able to do that.
A win for Mr Johnson's opposite number.
Yesterday he was clear he wasn't going to do this, so he has U-turned. But look, it's the right thing to do. We can't clap our carers on a Thursday and charge them to use the NHS on a Friday.
But it wasn't just Labour pushing for change. The PM's hand forced by the threat of rebellion from dozens of his own backbenchers.
The Prime Minister has shown that he has listened to everybody in the country, actually, who wanted this change. He's shown that we care, our party, the government care about the National Health Service, and that this was an immoral tax, in essence, and hitting the lowest paid people who are risking their lives for everybody on a daily basis.
This crisis has changed our country, and what was a popular manifesto policy just months ago now feels very out of sync with public mood. 2 U-turns in 2 days, a reminder that the public's priorities have changed, and so too must the Prime Minister's. Beth Rigby, Sky News, Westminster.